In this video, I'm going to explain the target DDL process for the target data stores. We in the BI data look the targets roadmap in this part. So if we want to create some target data stores, we first have to specify them into with the target metadata manager of Powerpack to fill the data stores and its attributes. We're gonna check this, and if everything is okay, we can generate the DDL for those target data stores. I'm gonna explain this. If we want to generate those things, we can start a Python script in the Python directory for the target saying DTS_DTL. So the data stores generate the DDL for it. And you can specify a wildcard here, or you can generate DDL for one data store. If we run this script, okay, now he's ready. He's got the database type SQL Server. He's connecting to SQL Server. He's starting the script with the parameters. Data stores is a wildcard. Target tablespace is empty. He's taking the template directory and he's the DDL target directory where he put the generated DDL scripts. From the parameters, he's recognizing that the database type is SQL Server. The business area name is bus and the number of data stores is 5. There's something wrong. That must be the target area name. I will modify this. So for every target data store, he's specifying here the DDL. Sakila customers, that's a file. So we do not need the table in the database. We only gonna create a file. So he's only generating a view for it. The same for Sakila films and this one. But Sakila rental view, that's a data store which will be implemented in the database. He is creating two things, a table and a view. And the table template is SQL Server DDL top history because we want to have history in it, and the view is SQL Server DDL_view. The same for this one. Okay, a new, we do not want a history, so he's taking another template and the view. What he also did, he created scripts to implement all the views for the target data store and all the tables. If we're going to look at the generated part, if we're going to look here in the target area, he now generated some tables. Yeah, one was this DDL top Sakila rental overview. So that's a target data store which will be implemented in the database. So we generated DDL_top script to create the table with all the attributes specified in the data store attributes. What he also did, he created here some views. Yeah, for example, this one, DDL view Sakila rental overview_base, which is the base for selecting the records for the target data store. So what he's doing, he's creating a view, first dropping a view and creating a view with all the attributes and doing a select based on the columns and the sources of it, and he do some join. We have to help him a little bit because we do not know exactly how it must be joined. So the joins we have to fill in. That's the reason why Powerpack generates only a underscore base Python scripts for implementing the view. If we want to have a real view, okay, we have to save it on another name, so without the underscore base, and that's the one which will be implemented, and there we can modify in the SQL statement whatever we want. So putting the joins, or maybe there's something not good in the select statement, okay, we can modify this here. Okay, that's how we generate for the data stores the DDL. So one is the tables, but only if the target data store is implemented in the database, in the data warehouse. And if we generate files as target data stores, he will not generate a table, but only generate the views for it. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you back in one of the next videos of Powerpack.